my humble abode, and welcome to episode 1 of your yoga series for self-love. I just wanted to take the time to thank every single one of you for your support and for joining me on the mat today. Today's episode is called Open Your Heart, and as the title suggests, this practice is going to be all about opening our hearts to receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. Love for your experience, compassion for yourself, and gratitude for your unique and beautiful existence. So if you're ready to get started, grab your mat and let's begin. We're going to begin today in a child's pose at the back of your mat, with your knees spread out as wide as is comfortable. And then extending your arms out in front of you, gently resting your forehead onto your mat. And go ahead and close your eyes, taking this time to tune into your body and into your mind. Notice how you are feeling in this moment. And taking a big breath in, and as you exhale, allowing yourself to melt into the mat. Feeling yourself fully supported by the earth beneath you, reminding you that you are safe and worthy of love. As you begin to deepen the breath, allow your body to be soft, welcoming peace and love into your heart, and letting go of all that no longer serves you. And take one more deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly round up to bring yourself into a tabletop position, stacking the joints here, moving into a few rounds of cats and cows. So as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round through the spine, draw your chin to the chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round through the upper back, bringing the chin into your chest. And let's do that one more time. Inhale, drop the belly, open your heart. Exhale, round yourself up, chin to chest. From here, come to a neutral tabletop position. Tuck the toes, taking a breath in, and as you exhale, lift your knees off of the mat, allowing them to hover. Holding it here, pressing down through the hands, warming up the shoulders. And then slowly straighten out the legs, lifting the hips up, downward facing dog. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, grounding down through the arms. And then go ahead and walk it out, bending one knee at a time as you pedal out through the heels. Stretching out the hamstrings and the calves. Finding any organic movement that feels good here. And when you're ready, find stillness in your downward facing dog. From here, bring your gaze forward and begin to walk your feet towards the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees as you root to rise, sweeping the arms up and overhead with the palms together. Exhale, bend your knees, ride the breath down, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palm the mat, step it back into plank, and then move through your vinyasa. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale, meeting in downward facing dog. Keep your toes curled under here, and as you inhale, drop the hips, look up into your upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips up, keeping your toes pointed. And again, inhale, come down, opening into your upward facing dog. Exhale, push yourself back. Now this time, release your feet and come into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly lower your knees all the way down onto the mat into your tabletop position, untucking the toes. From here, begin to walk your hands forward, bringing your chest closer towards the mat for puppy dog pose. Keep your hips lifted up high, pressing down through your palms with your forehead on the mat. Opening up through the chest and the shoulders. Breathing space into your low back, mid back, and your upper back. On your next inhale, lift your chest back up. Press down through the forearms as you sink your hips down towards the floor, coming into Sphinx pose. Your elbows are in line with your shoulders, finding length in your torso as you lift your heart, pressing down through the forearms, keeping your shoulders down and away from your ears. You can stay here, or you can draw your heels in towards your glutes, pointing the toes, finding a slight back bend here. If it's within your practice, you can come onto your hands, straightening out the elbows to get a deeper back bend. Dropping the head back if that feels good. And then slowly release your forehead back down onto your mat. Place your hands beneath your shoulders, tucking the toes, and then press yourself up into plank. From here, lift your hips up and release into your downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, gently hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, press into the feet as you root to rise, bringing the palms together up and overhead. Shift your weight into your left foot and draw your right knee into your chest. And then step your right foot back, planting it down at about 45 degrees. Bring your hips square to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky for Warrior One. Keeping your front knee in line with your ankle. Drawing your shoulders down and away from your ears. From here, bring your hands behind your back, interlacing the fingers. As you inhale, roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Extend through the elbows, opening your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, moving into your humble warrior. Diving yourself forward. Your left shoulder comes to the inside of your left knee. Holding it here. Feeling that nice stretch in the shoulders. feeling that stability in the lower body. And keep reaching your hands up towards the sky. On your next inhale, lift your torso back up, releasing the hands and reaching your arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back down onto your mat, lifting your back heel so that your toes are pointed towards the front of your mat. And then place your right hand on the inside of your left foot. And then as you inhale, reach your left arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist. Bringing your gaze over your left shoulder. Breathing deeply. Twisting from the belly. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release your hand back down, stepping back into plank, moving through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, hopper step to the front of your mat. Inhale to halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms back up towards the sky, shifting your weight into your right foot. Your left knee comes into your chest. And then stepping back into Warrior One, your left foot lands at a 45-degree angle. Arms reach up towards the sky. And keeping your hips square, your front knee is in line with your ankle. And go ahead and bring your hands behind you, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, opening up through the chest, shining the heart forward. Exhale, humble warrior. Chest comes down towards the floor. Right shoulder comes to the inside of your right knee. Your arms reaching straight up towards the sky. Breathing deeply. Inhale, lift yourself back up, arms come up and overhead. Exhale, release the hands back down, lifting your back heel off of the mat, and then planting your left hand next to the inside of your right foot. Right arm reaches up, opening up into that twist, staying with the breath, lengthening the ribs up towards the sky. And then when you're ready, release your right hand back down, stepping back into plank, moving down through chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And taking a moment to come back to yourself, finding your center. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly drop your knees down onto your mat, coming into a seated position with your hips resting on top of your heels. And then from here, begin to lift yourself onto your knees, bringing your thighs perpendicular to the mat. Bring your knees hip-width distance apart. And then bring your hands onto your hips, resting your thumbs onto your lower back. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. And then as you exhale, slowly push your hips forward as you begin to lean back, keeping your chin tucked into your chest. And then see if you can grab your heels one at a time. And once you've made it there, push your hips forward, dropping the head back into your camel pose. Opening through your heart center, reaching it up towards the sky. Feeling that stretch through the shoulders and the quadriceps. Pressing down through the tops of your feet. And when you're ready, tuck your chin into your chest, bringing your hands back onto your lower back, and then slowly lifting yourself back up. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, sink your hips down onto your heels, releasing into your child's pose. Your arms come alongside your body with your palms facing up. And just take a moment to rest here, feeling that gentle release in the back. Giving yourself a moment to recenter and rebalance. And when you're ready, slowly lift yourself back up. Inhale, reach both of your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, place your left hand onto your right knee, bringing your right hand behind you, coming into a gentle twist. And you can bring your gaze over your right shoulder if that feels good. And just breathe deeply here. With every inhale, welcoming length into the spine. And with every exhale, melting deeper into your twist. From here, slowly come back to center, reaching the arms up. And then twisting to the other side. Right hand is resting on your left knee. Your left hand is behind you, lengthening up through your spine, keeping your shoulders down and away from your ears. Bringing your gaze over your left shoulder for a deeper twist. On your next inhale, gently come back to center, reaching the arms up. Exhale, release your hands down and bring yourself into your all fours position. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, push your weight back into your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your left knee, opening the hips. Your left hip is stacked above your right. And then shift your weight forward and slowly draw your left knee in towards your chest. And then planting your left knee down onto the mat behind your left wrist. Adjusting your shin so that it rests comfortably on your mat. And then slide your right foot back, untucking the toes. And just take a moment and find your center. Making sure your right foot is pointing straight back and your hips are square to the front of your mat. We're going to transition into our mermaid. So reach your right arm back and see if you can grab your back foot. And just practice pulling that foot closer towards your glutes. You may just want to stay here. If you'd like to get a deeper stretch, begin to wrap that elbow around the foot, taking a bind with your fingers. If you'd like to take it even further, lift your left elbow up to the sky and open up into your mermaid. Your chest is lifted. And try not to lean too far to the left and just notice how your body feels in this posture. taking whatever variation makes you feel comfortable, and just breathe here. And then when you're ready, slowly with control, release your right foot back down and bring yourself to face the front of your mat. Inhale, and then as you exhale, release yourself all the way down into your pigeon pose. You can come onto your forearms here, or you can release your forehead all the way down. Wherever you are, just continue to breathe, feeling your body letting go with every breath. On your next inhale, tuck your toes and slowly lift yourself back up. As you exhale, press into the hands and step back into your downward facing dog. Option to stay here or round yourself forward into plank and then taking your vinyasa, chaturanga into upward facing dog, meeting in downward facing dog. And let's take it to the other side. Inhale, right leg reaches up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your right knee and stack the hips. And then when you're ready, slowly draw your right knee into your chest. And then place the right knee behind your right wrist, sliding your left foot back. Taking a moment to check your alignment. And then transitioning back into your mermaid. So bring that left arm behind you, bend your left knee, finding whatever variation works best for you. Maybe staying here or wrapping that elbow around, lifting your right elbow up towards the sky. So you have 3 different variations here, all holding the same amazing benefits. So just find what works best for you and your body. Breathing deeply, feeling that opening in the hips and in the chest. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release your foot back down, bringing yourself to face the front of your mat, and then releasing into your pigeon, coming onto your forearms, or resting your forehead all the way down onto the ground. Letting go of any tension in the body, making sure you're not leaning too far to the right. And just breathe deeply into your hips here. And then when you're ready, lifting yourself back up, tucking the toes, and then pushing your weight back into your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, gently hop or step to the front of your mat, this time bringing yourself to sit onto your glutes. Go ahead and extend your legs out in front of you, and then plant your palms slightly behind you with your fingers pointed towards the front of your mat. Inhale, press into your hands and lift yourself up into your reverse upward plank. Pointing the toes, engaging through the lower body as you open your heart and your chest up towards the sky. Continue to breathe, feeling that opening in your chest and in your shoulders. And keep lifting the hips up high. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale, lower yourself down, leading with the hips. Flex your feet. And then once you've landed on the mat, take a breath in, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge forward into your seated forward fold. Folding from the hips, grabbing your feet, your shins, or your ankles. This is a great counter posture for that reverse plank, so just enjoy this. You can keep a soft bend in the knees. And just feel that release in the hamstrings. Breathing deeply, allowing yourself to surrender deeper into this posture with every breath. Noticing your body, letting go the longer that you hold this posture. And then on your next inhale, slowly lift yourself up with a flat back. And then as you exhale, lower yourself all the way down into your final posture, Shavasana. Readjusting yourself as much as you need. And then allowing your feet to spread wide. Your palms are open up towards the sky. And go ahead and close your eyes. And take a deep breath in, into the belly, into your ribs, and into your heart. Exhale out of the chest, the ribs, and the belly. At this time, completely let go of your body, allowing yourself to feel the benefits of your practice today. Allowing everything to settle. Giving yourself permission to simply be. Relax your face. Let go of any tension in your forehead. Allow your eyes to be heavy. Unclench your jaw and allow your tongue to lay softly in your mouth. Let go of your shoulders, relaxing your glutes, your thighs, and your calves. Feel yourself melt into the surface beneath you. Trusting yourself and loving yourself enough to completely let go. You can stay here for as long as you wish. Otherwise, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And then when you're ready, bend your knees, rolling over into your fetal position. And then gently come into a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Go ahead and place both of your hands onto your heart. Notice your heart beating in your chest, feeling this pranic energy flowing through your entire being. And take a deep breath in towards your heart, welcoming love and warmth into your body. Taking this time to say to yourself, I deeply love and honor myself. Go ahead and open the eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, bringing the palms together. Exhale, bringing your hands over towards your heart. Taking this time to bow down to yourself. Thanking yourself for allowing this light of love to infuse your entire being. May you continue to find compassion, empathy, and connection to yourself throughout the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today. May you stay well and always continue to shine. Namaste.